Yo, you ever thought about all the restaurants 7 days a week they open? You ever think about how they keep up with all this meat that they're serving the customers 3 times a day? Well, this walk and talk, let's all about all this meat. Where they getting it from? You know what I'm saying? Shy. The fresh air. Early morning. I like walking in the morning, it's quiet. Not much people out and about on the road. Not much people here in the golf course. Or see people working. And lawn people and all of that. But yeah. I like walk and talk season because I'm out and about walking around. I ain't doing an extended walk, but I'm doing this big ass golf course, and that's good enough. But I'm gonna add to it though. But here we go, peoples. Another day, another walk and talk day. You know what I mean? Another walk and talk day. It's like, have a lot of thoughts and a lot of different things, people. Y'all saw the title on this one. All this meat. And I mean that in a literal sense. All this meat. You know what I mean? Come on. All this meat. What I mean by that, I'm trying to get into. Well, trying to stay away from meat. It's not healthy, obviously. It's not good for your health. But to each his own, think about what you want. But me personally, working on staying away from all the meat kind, you know what I mean? I'm successful at most of them, but chicken, man, is one of the stuff I still dab into. You know? Even maybe I must say about 2.5 months ago, I haven't had one of those chicken sandwiches that the country was so craving about. You know, I had a couple of them throughout the years, but since the crave. But to be honest, man, that's when I know I'm cheating and dabbing, because I know I'm not supposed to consume that. But me, I'm not gonna preach to the choir. I'm not gonna tell nobody what to do. I can just vibe on some information. You know what I'm saying? You can vibe along, and then decide what you want to do with all that stuff. But that's the game plan. Not try, but do, and cut all that meat stuff out, you know what I mean? But to get to the title of this video, all this meat, I'm just sitting back praying, because they was talking about cloning, and I think one of my videos I mentioned the cloned cow's milk that the FDA approved back in 2000. You know what I mean? So now that's been over 20 years people been drinking cloned milk, because I don't drink milk personally unless it's mixed up in the shit I buy from the store. But I don't drink milk personally. Almond milk, if you see me drinking something, I mean, it's gonna be almond milk. But Yeah, the clone stuff, right? So that's what bring me today. Bring me to today's walk and talk. All this meat, like, remember, I'm about to get into the fast food stuff because they got so much fast food restaurants. McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King, KFC, Popeyes. I heard other places got what? Church's Chicken. And just Shake Shack this and, something burger, that, and Yahoo and Moohoo and all sorts of places that sells meat. And I'm like, yo, do they have all that animals around? Do they have all that meat to feed these stores every week, every day? And the big three, because I'm a hustler, I'm out here dashing and stuff. And the big three stays full. Breakfast, lunch, throughout the day, and definitely at night. The big three, McDonald's, Burger King, and Wendy's. You know what I mean? Much less Popeyes and KFC, and the chicken places. So you got burger places and chicken places. Endless cycle. Every single day, 7 days a week. Me, I cut that stuff out. Well, yeah, about 30. I really cut that stuff out, and I dab every now and then because I'm just a human being. So I'm not that strong. Like, I'm done with that, and I'm never. Nah. Hey, if you are like that, God bless you. But I'm focused, and you got to work at things, you know what I mean? So I dab here and there, but I cut that stuff out for good. Like, no, I'm not into the Lions faithfully. I'm not waiting. I'm not getting that stuff. I'm just gonna eat some other stuff. And the more I learn, my diet changed over the years. So if you see me slipping, it's just me, being human. And that's okay. Yeah, but we got all these fast food restaurants, and they all serving meat. Cause you got that burger, son, and that chicken sandwich now, because it's healthier than the burger. But it's still meat, full of blood and pus and maggots and shit. Even though I'm still dabbing. That's what I'm dabbing. That's why my fucking belly's so damn big. You know what I'm saying? But all these places, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. People, y'all don't think about where they getting this meat from? If I understand they had the one burger place on the corner and the one chicken shack on the corner, I understand. But in the city where I'm from, in a small place called Hartford, in Connecticut, and if you look at the map, Connecticut is very small. So you know that city is small. And then they got so much McDonald's and Burger King around town. They got what? Okay, they got 2 Burger King in Hartford. What's that? 4 McDonald's? 4 McDonald's in Hartford. They keep adding Dunkin', drive-thru, pop-up, sit-down, all of that, so I can't even count. I'm pretty sure after 6 or 8 Dunkin', 2 Wendy's in Hartford, because the other one is East and the other one is Bloomfield, and no, actually 1 Wendy's, one over there, and over there, so they spread it out, you know? But at the end of the day, all these restaurants, with all this meat, nobody think about it. Good morning. Nobody think about where all this meat coming from? How they have all this meat to supply all these restaurants every day? I don't know, man. I'm just saying, I like to walk in building these things and just vibe certain thing, but if they pass all that clone cow's milk, right? If they pass all that clone cow's milk back in 2000, what's to say they're not freaking passing and selling the meat as well? Because if they got 1 cow and they can clone it a couple times, right? Ain't that more money milking it? Ain't that more money getting the milk and they sell the meat as well? Well, I don't leave it alone. And even if it's cloned meat, it gotta be an industry of that shit. Because remember, I know, 7 days a week. Good morning. These places are open 7 days a week. You know what I'm saying? 7 days a week is serving this stuff. So my question is this. All this meat, where they in it? I see farms though, I ain't gonna lie, Little Ass Connecticut. Little Ass Connecticut, in Hartford, and not Hartford, but you know, in the towns outside of Hartford, yeah, they got, yeah, in the towns, I seen farms. So I get it. So that sound like the whole nation is set? With this farms, little farms, popular farms here to supply the meat for all these big ass stores, the supermarket that stay on deck every day, the corner stores that stay on deck every day, and then the fast food restaurants that make that shit for you. You tell me what's going on, yo. Nobody think about that. All this meat. Morning. Now, if it's cloned meat you're dealing with, I don't know. My imagination is deep, because they can clone the whole animal, milk it, and feed it, right? And do the regular thing to the clone animal, do it a couple times, and then that's more free food, free meat, I guess, but expensive to feed it. Or you can just clone the meat itself. You can just clone the meat itself. You know, grow the particular thing you want to grow, because it's all science. Grow whatever part, the rib, grow the rib by itself. You know, grow the different parts that they sell by itself in like a little grow farm. Damn, that's wild crazy. But that's what that is, right? That's what that is, right? Man, I don't know, I'm just asking the question. Y'all think about all this shit I'm saying? Morning. I'm just saying, all this meat, and they're supplying this shit 7 days a week, all day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, because the rule is you gotta eat 3 times a day. And we're gonna have to build on that. Another build, but another walk and talk for that. But I'm just saying. What's going on here? Morning. All this meat. Now, if it is a clone situation, I'm gonna have to look into the news clippings and see if I see anything to the vibe of this video. You know what I'm saying? Is that healthy? But then again, meat ain't healthy anyway, so it doesn't really matter if it's cloned or not. But I'm just going off into my imagination. You know what I mean? That's my imagination. They have just a meat farm where they grow whatever meat by itself. Like individual rows of, you know how the farm is. They got the corn over here. You got the potatoes over there. They got the veggies over here. So I guess in the meat farm, they would have, what? Ribs over there. Bacon, because you know you can't eat nothing without bacon, right? Bacon over there. What's that? Steak over there. Yeah, because the ribs, the steak, and a couple different things come from the cow, right? And bacon too, right? Or bacon comes from the pig. Tail, pig butt, pig this, pig that. Hog this, hog. Y'all know that shit. I don't eat that stuff. I'm just saying though. All this meat, all this fast food restaurant. I don't know. We're walking the building on this thing, man. Drop a comment. Let me know what y'all know. Because I vibe out here. I'm just holding vibes. And when I get information, I run the information. It comes out in my vibes, you know what I mean? And if it's source to quote, I'll let y'all know. But these walking talks is just vibing from my observation. 41 years in this life. I'm just vibing and just giving my observation. A scientist learn of observation. I'm just a regular man. But I make beats. You know what I mean? Creative, very creative. So I don't know if a regular man can make beats and be creative. Big up to those who do, because Lord knows it's not easy. Lord knows it's not easy trying to come up with new stuff and being creative, but it's all a vibration, and if you love it, something new will always come. Because every time I turn that computer on, I really just put up the blank screen. I don't know how y'all make y'all beats, but I put up the blank screen, then I go find a loop. You know what I mean? And that's every time, really. I don't have the drum sets, none of that. I just find a loop. Depends on the genre I'm vibing for that beat, because you know how much genres I do. I jump in, find that loop, get some drums, get some bass, and then build from there. You know? And get whatever other sounds we need to add to it as we lay the thing out. That's what I do. But I'm not gonna stray off the topic, man, because this build today, I've been wanting to build on it for a minute. Actually, the last 2 days, but rain in the morning, it's cold and dark, and I don't want to do all that. I don't want to be in the rain, so. But now I try to get it early. A lot of people out here today walking in, man. Try to get it early, but the sun is out. It's a good start of the day. And that's all I'm asking the question, man. All this meat, where's it coming from? I don't know. You tell me, yo. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Good morning.
Good morning.
What do y'all think? Drop a message, a comment if y'all feeling this vibe, because it's a vibe I've been vibing on, and we all know health is wealth. Understanding and knowledge is the key for our decision making out here. Because every day we come up on decisions we have to make. And don't you know, what you eat can also influence how you think. You already know what you eat influences how you feel. Because if you're eating bad stuff, you're gonna feel sluggish. If you're eating stuff that the body can't break down, like the meat, you're gonna feel sluggish. And if you feel sluggish, you're gonna be all sluggish up here in the mentals. And now you're processing things. So you might overlook things or look at things a different way. You know what I'm saying? So what you eat influence how you feel and how you think. And we already eating 3 times a day, which is like, nobody get that yet? That's not right. You eat when you feel the need. If you eat 3 times a day, you're full all day. And tomorrow again? I don't know. But if you're not thinking right, just because they teach us that when you're younger, that make it right when you get older and see that, oh shit, this is a fucking game. Because there's a lot of stuff they don't teach you about. And that's what we're doing in these walking talks and breaking it down. You know? That's what we're doing in these walking talks, because what I realized, for 20 years. No, actually, no, for 10. Because for 10 years, I was really blind and submerged into this freaking blindness of life and just living and going and going and going. But what kept me afloat is my goals and my dreams. You know? But for 10 years, I don't know. I'm going, but for 10 years, I'm looking at this stuff. You know? I'm starting to realize a certain thing. This is a game. And they're trying not to refer to life as a game, but living is like a game to these people. The settings, the controllers of society, set the laws and the rules and change the shit as they go. So with all that, they want to keep your mind distracted. They don't want you to be you. thinking like somebody else, thinking like how they want you to think. You know, and eating bad is part of that. And all that meat is part of that. And now, even with the farms that they do have and the real meat that they do serve, think about it. All the stuff that they feed the animals, all the chemicals that they feed the animals and the hormones the animal feeding that to make them grow faster and bigger. Now, isn't all of that translating into you? Because all of that's all grown and massaged into that meat when they consume that stuff. And now you are consuming that meat. There's so many directions and thoughts you can think of. When we say all this meat, so many directions, but this is just one perspective I'm having on this joint. This is my perspective, CLP. And I'm just saying, y'all vibe and let me know what y'all think, man, because nobody ever thought about this stuff. The big 3 restaurants, all the side restaurants, and some people's favorite restaurants. They go all the time. You know? Yeah. Beef. I'm glad I cut that out. And the pork too. But rare meat in general. Do you know what that is? Red meat is just curdled up blood. And after a second, all the maggots start coming. Because red meat is all maggot seeds and curdled up blood together. You know how to say quantum physics talk? Whoever heard this? That the physical body is not really one, it's not really solid, but because the particles that make us up is moving at such a rapid pace that it seems and appears solid to us, but it's not really solid. You ever heard that?
Is there a basketball court around here?
I don't know, but there's a tennis court, but a basketball?
Yeah, because I'm meeting some people at the basketball court, and I'm like, I see golf, I see tennis.
I don't know. Yeah, down there by the light.
Down by the lake. Okay, thank
It's gonna be on your right.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Curd it up like. Alright, but what I said, back to what I'm talking about. It's curded up blood with maggot seeds in it. What they say? Every inch of that shit got those little maggots in there. The red meat. Every inch of the red meat got those little tiny things in the seeds, and they turn into maggots. Whatever time it takes, and the scientific time it takes. You know what I'm saying? But that's what you consume when you eat the red meat. So the other day when I ate a burger, I just started feeling bad about them instantly because I know this shit now. But growing up not knowing and consuming those things, you know, he said, I'm gonna get a burger, so I got me a fucking Whopper. I'm not gonna eat that fucking impossible fake shit. That's even worse. And that's for another build. But I ate a Whopper the other day instantly. Ugh. My stomach felt crazy because I know what I know about it and what it is I'm consuming. And also, drink my tea. You know what I'm saying? I drink my spring clean tea and shot it out real fast. Even though there's still stuff in there, obviously. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, on this building, this walk and talk, this 2022, walk and talk 2022, all this meat. You know? You tell me where it's coming from, man. Y'all feeling the vibe? You know, drop in the comment. Drop in the comment. Let me know what y'all think. CLP. Walk and talk. Trying to make sense of things, you know what I mean? Trying to make sense of things. Why not? We're here, we're living, we're moving every day, and we're seeking betterment and understanding. Understanding gets you in a better position because now you're thinking better, so you can move better. And the choices and decisions you got to face every day become a little. Another decision can make it a little easier. Once you know a few things, understand certain things, understand what's at play here in this life thing we call life. You know what I mean? Surviving every day, cause I hustle every day. Shit, you gotta make money every day. No day off on this thing. You take a day off of life? Oh, you take a day off of work, the schedule. But you don't take a life day off. You don't sleep all day. I'm not gonna wake up until tomorrow. Nah, nigga, you up anyway. You're like this. Choosing to sleep all day. So we hustle every day. Because understanding we're searching for and we're walking in a building. And like I was saying, leaving it alone now, like I did when I was talking about my 20s, I'm digging deep. I'm seeing the reason why. What's behind it? What's the fucking cause? For what? And all this meat, all these restaurants is keep the people full of shit. Why? So they go get checked up every year. You go get your yearly checkup. Continue that cycle going. Keep that cycle going. So I don't know. I'm just doing me, vibing on these things. Make sense of all of it. And trying to stay away from me and cut this dabbing out that I'm doing. Because I know it's not good for me. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you don't want to stress yourself in life. You know what I mean? You don't want to work too much. You want to build on things and just get to the center of different levels of life. You know what I mean? To get that full understanding of all these things. Where we at? CLP. Walk and talk. You know what I mean? All this meat, man. Let me know. Where did it come from? But we're going to jump into a little bit. Because I wanted to build on this meat thing for so long. I'm just going to lay it all out. You think all that meat situation is just to keep things the way it's going? Keep everybody in check? Keep you messed up? So you just continue the same pattern that been going on for generation and generation, and use words like hereditary, and you know, it passes down from this family to that, from that parent to that one, and all of that. And because it's hereditary, whatever happens to the parent happens to the kids, the grandkids, and the entire family. But all this stuff is to keep that narrative going when we know the hereditary is not good. All the different diseases, it's just from the choices. Now, if your parents are making bad choices, most likely you're gonna come up and make some bad choices and decisions in your diet, and the decisions on the stuff you eat. You know what I mean? And if you don't know, then you don't know. But it's all about understanding now, ain't it? And what I've learned is that you have to make different decisions and choices when you know it's wrong. When you know that decision you just made is not right, or that choice, the goal is not right, then it's up to you to make the right decision once the understanding. That's why understanding is so important. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's all part of this plan to keep the narrative going. Because remember what I said earlier in the video. What you eat influences how you think. You know what I'm saying? And if you not eating properly and not just thinking not good, not thinking in the correct way, then you're not going to see the plot and see the game plan. You're not going to see what you got to do. You're going to get caught up. You're going to get caught up in this thing, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. But But that's gonna be a whole nother thing on itself. Because don't you have to go with a physical every year? You gotta get checked up every year. And then they say can clean your teeth every year because we have to do all this fucking meat on damn teeth. But I'm just saying, it's another talk. Yo, welcome to Talk 2022, man. All this meat, like, where's it coming from? Y'all feeling me? I don't know, you tell me, yo. I don't know, you tell me, man. So it's just like, gotta see what I want. You know what I mean? But on these walking talks and builds, that's what I'm trying to figure out, y'all. And let's build together so we can get that understanding. You know what I mean? Sun is out, sun is shining. Oof. Yeah. Long build today because it's very important that we really see the game. Because we all in this matrix. You know what I'm saying? It's important that you understand your part to play in the matrix. Because everybody got a part to play. And if you're not playing something, you're gonna be the game. Testing science, all of that shit. Remember, they're telling you what to do and how to live. So just watch a news for instructions. Well, I'm moving around, baby. I'm hustling every day. I'm praying every day. I'm observing every day. You know? Just for some understanding. And this walk and talk, man. This walk and build, this is a vibe out. You know what I mean? So, until the next walk and talk, y'all. Get to the next one. You know what I mean? If I think it's instrumental, I would close out the program. You know what I mean? CLP got beats. Liverpool General Entertainment. Go stream. We all over the streaming platforms. CLP got beats. Alright. Go stream my concepts.